get back to this video in the future. All right. Reyhana, it's nice to meet you. Welcome to our IELTS review. I've been a teacher for over a decade now. I've been teaching English since I was in college, and I'm a certified IELTS teacher. I have a lot of successful students who got their desired score, and that's the same thing that I want for you to achieve. So, are we good? Are we
Great.
ready? Okay, so
Yes, ready for
IELTS.
that. Sir.
Yes, Reyhana, IELTS means International English Language Testing System. So it's an exam that you need to take to make sure that whenever you go to Canada or your desired country, you are you are able to speak the language, understand English, and of course, understood. Hindi naman pwede pagpunta mo doon, hindi ka nila maintindihan and you cannot understand them as well. So they needed for you to, they need to test your English ability because you are going to talk in English when you get there. Yes?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay, that's true. So there are two types modules, academic and general training. I believe you will take general training, is that correct?
Yeah,
Oh.
general.
Mhm. So because this is for your work and your aim is Canada, can you tell me what do you do now? What is your work?
Currently, I'm working as a public relation coordinator in a manpower supply. We are
Mm-hmm.
outsourcing company. So I am handling visa processing, monitoring for all the expiry and yeah, and process
So
all
this
this
is like an HR job, correct?
yes, it's nearly to HR, but I've been in HR also.
Yeah. What kind of industry do you work with? Is it
Manpower,
a
we are
construction? Oh, manpower. Oh,
construction. Yeah, we
interesting.
are
Construction.
outsourcing manpower, Sir Joel.
Mm-hmm.
Both white collar and blue collar. It's like we can outsource administration work and the workers.
That's interesting because I have a lot of graduates from the institute that probably need some job. Probably I can send it to you. Yeah,
Yes, right now we are looking for sales.
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 How many
Yeah.
staff do you need?
Right now we're looking one sales.
Okay, I'll send you some
Like
CVs of.
manager. Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know some of good applicants that might be able to fit the requirements.
Hmm.
Rihanna,
Sometimes yes, sir.
yes,
Yes, sir. Go
can I
ahead.
also ask it like what's your educational background? What did you finish in college?
Uh, I'm graduated associate in computer secretarial, sir, and
Mhm.
Philippines for 2 years.
Okay, yes. When did you graduate?
I was graduated last 2000.
I graduated. Walang
I
was. I
graduated.
graduated. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I graduated 2000, year 2000.
Okay, so
Then
that's
right
like
away I yes.
since then, did you take another course? Did you put up your own business? You came here in the UAE. What's your story?
No, I came here first as a waitress.
Mm,
Yeah, but the
okay.
same company where I'm working. Yeah, I came as a waitress, and then after that they outsourced me to as document controller when this Yas Island started the construction.
Construction. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So after the completion of the project of our clients, they returned me to the my company because we're outsourcing.
So that's like
And then now I'm working in the head office. Yeah.
sees your journey is like from the lowest like role in the company or
Yes,
job
from the lowest
to
to yes.
how long have you
A lot
been
of sorry,
how,
sir.
how long have you been here in the UAE?
16 years, sir. the same company.
That's for 16 years. What about your kids? Do you have your kids with you?
Yeah, I don't have kids yet.
Okay, yes, because probably you focus yourself on
Mm.
career. I don't know. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I because I married late because I'm focused for my family first, my brothers, because we are 10 siblings and I'm the eldest.
I think that's a good trait. You were able to. Did you were able to support some of your siblings for their studies?
Yeah, I was,
Mm-hmm. You
but
did
now
support
they are all
them.
finished.
See,
Mm-mm.
at least you.
Yeah, I did
Those are your
for all of them.
achievements. So this time, is it for yourself now?
Yeah.
I mean, are you just gonna think about yourself,
Yes.
build your own family? Are you gonna build
Yes,
your own
sure.
family soon? Ah, cool. Where is your husband from?
Yeah.
Is he local?
From Egypt.
Is he there with you?
No, Egyptian.
Oh, okay. Here
Yeah,
in the
but he was
UAE.
now he's outside now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna build your
Mm.
family. Do you have any regrets of building your own family late? Do you have any regrets?
Regrets? No, I don't regret.
Don't
No,
you think that it's already
I
too
don't have
late,
any regrets.
that you might be not be able to get pregnant, or I don't know, you know, you might not be able to
No, I
produce.
I don't.
Are you worried?
No, I don't have any regrets, sir. Yeah, I don't. I'm not worrying about that because time will come. Maybe God will give me because
Yeah.
I was having before, sir. Last 2016,
Yes.
but miscarriage because I was working in HR and I don't know that time that I'm pregnant. Then I miscarriage that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, uh,
If I know that one, I said better to rest. But I was in HR, the work for HR, you are stressed all follow up all the from salary, from leaves, and for
yes,
signatory. Yeah, that I
correct.
was stressed.
I
Mm,
understand that the admin work has so much
yeah,
stress.
the admin work.
Well, I think moving
Yes, you are
forward,
right.
Canada could be your future. But let me ask you, are you the primary applicant and then your husband is the
Yes, sir. I'm the
secondary?
prime. Yes, sir.
Mhm. Okay. So Reyhana, the result will be valid for 2 years, and there is no
Mm,
failing or passing score with IELTS. You are required to get certain score. So if Mr. Mario told you to get probably 5, we'll aim for a higher score. So at least you already know that you got the desired score. Okay?
okay, sir.
The score for there are 4 skills that will be tested: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So they will test your listening skills. What's going to happen is they will play video. And then there's a test paper. I suggest you take computer based because we're all used to
Mm-mm.
use laptops, especially you're probably your working hours is just in front of your computer. So I highly suggest that you
Yes.
take a computer-based exam. There will be
Mm-mm.
an audio. There will be an audio that will be played. You will listen to it, and then you are in front of a test paper. You just have to like click the right answer. For reading, also in front of your computer, because it's general, you will be given 60 minutes to read passages, articles, and then the questions will be there as well. For the writing, because you are taking general, first, there will be 2 tasks. First
Mm,
task is you will write a letter. Second is
mm-mm.
an essay. So earlier I gave you an essay and for you to discuss a graph. So graph is for academic. I should have given you a letter. So what
Mm,
are these letters? Like you have to produce a letter for resignation, a letter for an application, a letter of
mm,
complaint. So I will teach you how to produce a letter because there's still a standard for that.
mm.
If you are asked to write a resignation letter, is it formal or informal? Is it
Yeah,
semi-formal?
it's formal. Mm,
Yes, so it could be formal because it's a resignation letter. And then lastly,
yes.
for speaking, what speaking test is either before the three of those or after. Listening, reading, and writing, they're all together. And then
Mm,
speaking is separate. You will uh, you will do the interview with an examiner. It's just
mm,
15
mm, mm, mm.
minutes. And then they will test it, and then there
Mm,
will be
okay.
overall score. So if you're aiming for 7.5, that means you cannot have a score that is lower than 7. So that's like 8, 7.5,
Mm.
7, and then 7.5. You are required to get how much score
Mm.
again?
Uh, this 7.5. But Mario told me I must to get 6.5.
Okay, that's doable. That's really easy.
Um,
I can see that you're very fluent. You are able to understand me. You can understand what I'm saying. You are also able to speak, although there are some grammar um, errors, but we can correct that. I'm confident that you'll get your
yeah,
6.5.
I need that. Yes,
Okay,
you have to correct me, sir.
I will.
I'm not
So
good
I
enough for the English.
don't worry. Okay, let's begin. Reyhana, these are the basics. Um let's do a warm up. You follow after me. I'll read it first,
Ah,
and then you follow after me. You say it
okay.
after. She sells seashells by the seashore. Rihanna,
She sells seashells. Yes, sir. Okay. She sorry. She sell seashells by the seashore.
she sells seashells by the seashore. One more time.
Okay. She sells seashells by the seashore.
How can a clam cram in a clean cream can?
How can a clam cram in a clean cream can?
One more time.
How can a clam cram in a clean cream can?
Okay. Betty Butter bought some butter.
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 Don't worry about accent again, Rihanna, because um, they won't mind it.
Okay.
Yes, they won't be. It's not a minus for your points, so long as they can understand you. Definitely,
Mm.
it'll pass. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
don't worry about accent. Right,
But correct me, sir.
I
Correct me,
will.
sir.
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
One more time.
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch.
I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch.
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 Four fine fresh fishes for you.
Four fine fresh fishes for you.
One more time.
Four fine fresh fishes for you.
Thin sticks, thick bricks.
Thin sticks, thick bricks.
Yes. Uh, our country is pronounced as Philippines, hindi siya Philippines. And
Oh,
when P and H is together, it's being read as F, like it sounds like F. Th.
oh.
Where are you from, Reyhana? You say, I'm from Philippines. Philippines.
Philippines.
Yes. Reyhana, where are you
Phi-
from?
From Philippines.
Yes, it's Philippines. You say it's F, ha?
From
Hindi siya P.
uh,
Kasi Philippines. It's a Philippines. Okay.
Philippines.
There are, okay, again, as I must reiterate, um, it's they won't look into your accent, but it's important that you are aware how to pronounce words correctly. Why? Because in your speaking exam, if you mispronounce some words, that means it could be a minus points for you because you won't be understood. Hindi ka maiintindihan na
Mm.
mag-check sa'yo. The checker will not
Okay.
understand what you said on the recording because your speaking test will be recorded. So these are the commonly
Mm.
mispronounced words. So you read this after me. You say climb.
Climb.
Yes, walang biyan. Ano yung climb? Akyat, climb.
Climb.
So you say mountain climbing. Hindi mo sinasabing mountain climbing. So you
Yes.
say mountain
Yeah.
climbing.
Mountain climbing.
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
walk,
Walk.
dumb.
Dam.
Walang B. So sabihin mo dumb.
Dam.
Comb.
Comb.
Yes, walang din B yan. Silent yung B. It's comb.
Comb.
Thumb.
Thumb.
Yes, wala din siyang B. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Sabi mo ganon. You say bomb.
Thumbs
Yes.
up.
Hindi walang
Bomb.
thumbs up. So it's thumbs up.
Uh,
Alright, next, bomb.
bomb.
Hindi siya bomb.
Bomb.
Alright, limb.
Bomb. Limb.
Wala ding B. Alam mo naman English, nandyan pero hindi mo pinipronounce. Pero bakit pa nila sinulat, di ba? Kung ganyan, ba't ganyan
Correct.
pa yung spelling, di naman pala babasahin. But yes,
They are particular with the spelling.
yeah, absolutely. Because in the writing exam,
Mm,
wrong spelling is wrong.
as well as how to pronounce.
Not really. Your
To read it.
pronunciation, yes, but so long as
Yes.
you are being you can be understood. The examiner and the checker should understand what you're saying. So don't
Mm,
worry about that. You say doubt,
doubt.
subtle.
Subtle.
Yes, so wala yung B yan, subtle. Subtle change. Subtle.
Subtle. Subtle.
Edge.
Edge.
Hedge.
Hedge.
Pledge.
Fledge.
Pledge.
Fledge.
Hindi siya F. Pledge.
Oh, sorry. Pledge.
Grudge.
Grudge.
Dodge.
Dodge.
Sandwich. Walang D. Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Hindi siya sandwich.
Sandwich.
Sandwich. Tanggalin mo, hindi mo babasahin
Sandwich.
yung D. Yes. Can I order a chicken sandwich, please? Yes, sandwich.
Sandwich.
Huwag mong pronounce yung D. San. Which.
Sun. Which.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yes.
Sandwich.
Handsome.
Handsome.
Yes, wala ding D yung babasahin yung D. Handsome.
Handsome.
Wala yung D. Huwag mo siya babasahin. Handsome. Handsome.
Handsome.
Yes.
Handsome. Handsome.
Yes. Stock.
Stock.
Walk.
Walk.
Half.
Half.
Would.
Would.
Should.
Should.
Folk.
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 Chalk.
Chalk.
Could.
Could.
Calf.
Calf.
Wala yung L. Sabihin mo lang yung calf. Yes, ano yung calf? Yung baby ng cow.
Baby cow. Oh.
All right, there are a lot here. Let's run through it quickly. You say affidavit.
Affidavit.
Yes, affidavit.
Affidavit.
David. You say business.
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 Candidate.
Candidate.
February.
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 Feb,
February.
February.
Fiscal. Okay lang yan. Fiscal.
Fiscal. Fiscal.
Liable.
Liable.
Niche.
Niche.
Picture.
Picture.
Specific.
Specific.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Ask.
Ask.
Buzz.
Bus.
Busy.
Busy.
Clothes.
Clothes.
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Yes, that's accepted, no? You say uh comfortable. But because native speakers tends to omit some words, parang binabawasan nila yung sinasabi nila. So they sometimes you would hear, sometimes they would say it as comfortable.
Uh,
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Yes, comfortable. Parang
It's
nag-omit sila ng word doon. Pero
M, no?
comfortable is understandable.
Comfortable.
Yes. Education.
Education.
Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Hindi siya lettuce. It's lettuce.
Lettuce.
Private.
Private.
Public. Public.
Public.
Salmon.
Public. Salmon.
Wala yung L. So sabihin mo lang salmon.
Salmon.
O, di ba? Pag nandun ka na sa Canada, syempre salmon ang pronunciation mo, di ba? Can I get a
Yeah.
1 kilo of salmon, please? Pero diyan ka sa Lulu, pag sinabi mo mong salmon, sabi ni Reyhana na. So sabi mo nito na salmon. Pero pag nandun ka na sa Canada, it's salmon.
Yeah, salmon.
Pagbalik mo nito, social naman na ni Reyhana, salmon na lang daw pala yun. Say study.
Study.
Yes. So those are your commonly mispronounced words. Again, pronunciation, don't worry about your accent. What's important is that the examiner and the checker should be able to understand what you say.
Okay.
Okay. There are 4 exams, remember? I gave you an activity. So go back to what you sent.
Oh, for this.
For writing.
Yeah, writing.
Can you read it for me, please?
Okay, sir. The chart shown the comparison on the amount of time each day the people from different countries such as Chinese, American, Turkish, and Brazilian tourists spent doing activities at the beach, reading books, and visiting attraction places. So overall, the tourists spend most of the time on reading books for 8 hours, while spend less time visiting places the Chinese tourists. So Brazilian tourists spend more time at the beach with a total of 6 hours. So both American Turkish tourists spend the same number of hours visiting places of 3 hours each. Similarly, the Turkish and Brazilian tourists spent a total number of 4 hours each reading books. The Chinese spent twice amount of time reading books as Turkish and Brazilians, whereas the American and Turkish spent 3 hours, the amount of times visiting places as the Chinese tourists.
So here's the thing,
Correct.
Rihanna. Yes, because you're taking general exam, this is not your task one. The graph is not your task one because you're taking a general exam. This is for academic. So the task one for you is writing a letter. So you will
Uh,
write a letter. So that's what I'm gonna teach you now. How are you gonna
okay.
write a letter? So what are the differences? What are the three types of letter? Formal, semi-formal, and informal.
Mm.
It's the first thing that you need to identify because that will
Uh,
set the tone of your letter. Say, for example, you are writing to, wait, let me just find out quickly. Okay, there are three types of letter again, formal, informal, and semi-formal. Say, for example, you are
mm,
writing to a boss, your CEO.
mm.
You will write him a resignation letter because you got an offer in Canada. Inshallah. You got,
Inshallah, sir.
yes. So what type of letter will
Mm.
you send him? Formal, informal, or semi-formal? What do you
Oh,
think?
formal.
Formal, yes. Another letter that you have
Formal.
to send is to your friend in Canada because you need a place to stay, or probably for your friend in Canada to help you to find a work or a part-time. What type of letter are you going to send? Formal, informal, or semi-formal?
Semi-formal, sir.
Yeah, that's true. That could happen. But ideally, if you're writing to a friend, you need to write in informal.
Informal. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
You put semi-formal if say for example your supervisor says somehow you are comfortable with him, that you've been somehow friends or close to each other. So you can write a semi-formal. That will be a combination of both. This is how it looks like. First, formal.
Mm,
Someone you don't know, bank, company, or airline. Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah, I can see, sir.
Yes. So formal letter is for someone you don't know, bank, company, and airline. You begin with Dear Sir, Dear Madam, Dear
Mm,
Sir slash
mm,
Madam. And then you end with yours
mm,
faithfully, someone that you don't know.
mm,
Semi-formal, someone you know, landlord or your boss, but you still have to
mm,
keep a professional relationship, right?
mm,
You begin with
mm,
Dear Mr. Smith, Dear Miss, Dear Mrs. But if you don't know,
mm.
okay, I want you to remember this, Miss Rowena. Who's Rowena? Is that you?
Yeah, yeah. Just call me Rowena. That
Rowena,
Reyhana is for my Islam.
for
Yeah,
your
because I'm
Islam.
using the same. Yeah, the same Zoom, sir.
Okay, no worries. Okay, Miss Rowena. Okay,
Uh,
Miss, you use Miss if you are sure that the person or the woman is single, if you are certain. That's why they use it as Miss Universe
mm,
before they accepted married women. That's why it's MISS Universe, because one of their requirements is that you're unmarried and you don't have
mm.
children. So MISS. But if there's a woman that,
MISS.
yes, but if you're sending to a woman, but if you're not sure if she's single, or I don't know, single mother, or separated, you use MS, Miss.
Mm,
Miss,
mm.
say for example,
Miss.
I'm writing a letter, Miss Labajo, because I'm not
Oh,
sure if you are married or
oh,
not. But if I'm sure that you are
yes.
single, we will say Miss Labajo.
Mm,
Again, another thing that you need to remember, if you use Mr., Miss, and Mrs., it should be followed by either full name or just the last name. This is the technicalities of writing letters. Here, because we are used to just writing, dear Mr. Joel, that's incorrect. Although it's widely used grammatically, in the business writing, that's incorrect. Gets?
Mm-mm.
Okay, ibig sabihin, what I'm trying to say
Yes, sir.
is, yes, okay, cool. So, pag sure ka na single yung babae, address mo siya ng MISS, miss. Pag hindi ka man sure, you can just use miss.
Mm.
And then it should be last name. But because I'm certain that, although I don't,
Mm-mm.
in Muslim, do you take the last name of your husband? No. Do you,
I'm not taking his last name. Mm.
okay. Say for
I
example,
remain my family name.
Say for
Mm.
example, when you went in Canada and you decided to um like change last name, or probably you married there, um Mrs. Rowena Smith or Mrs. Smith.
Mm.
Hindi pwedeng Mrs. Rowena. This is
Mm.
in
So can
business,
be the full name.
or last name.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So that is
Or
for
last
your,
name
yes. So
for the
remember,
semi-formal, sir. No?
this
Mm.
is for semi-formal, and then you end with yours sincerely. And then for
Mm.
informal, you use the first name. Dear John, dear Joanna.
For the informal. Mm.
Do you have a friend in
Mm,
Canada?
okay.
I'll send these materials to you, dear. I'm in this copy. I'll send it.
Oh, yeah. I have my friends there. My colleagues before here.
Mm. So if you
Mm.
are writing your friend a letter, you start with dear and the name of your friend. What's the name of your friend?
Glory.
Yes, dear Glory. Um,
Mm.
I hope all is well. I am I am glad to tell you that I will now be going to Canada. I miss you and our office days. I remember that you still owe me 1,000 dirhams. When I get there, you need to pay. So that's the kind of tone, because that's informal. Okay? Starting a letter, okay, you already
Mm.
know that.
Mm.
That's the good thing about being in the HR, because you're
Then
creating
and
memo. Do you create memo? Do you do
memo.
memo?
No, only the certificates.
Warning
Mm,
letters?
I'm not. No, the other is doing the executive.
Mm, okay. Let's
Mm.
answer this. Rowena, this is a sample letter. You need later on to put your prepositions. What are your prepositions? In, on, at,
Mm.
off. So you need to fill this later on. But for now, I want you to
Mm.
understand this is for writing, okay? Because that's the task that I will give you
Yes, sir.
later on. Can you read the instruction,
Mm-mm.
please?
You saw an advertisement for a tennis course in England, but you have one or two problems and can't stay the whole course. Write a
Continue.
letter to the course director in your letter. So explain your interest in the course, describe your problems, find out if a refund is possible.
Okay. So, and you only have 20 minutes to do this, Reyhana. Rowena,
Mm.
only 20 minutes. So you have to
Yes, sir.
outline in your mind. You have to think of what to write. Okay. First is you saw an advertisement of a tennis course in England. You have to create a story because this is the only details that you are given. You saw an advertisement for a tennis course in England. But you have one or two problems. So, saan mo nakita yung advertisement, Rowena? Create a story. Gumawa ka na ng ano because those are the online, newspaper, or is it posted on the metro? Sa tingin mo, ikaw yung gagawa ng ano dito. Ikaw yung mag-fill in sa story. Where could you probably see
Okay.
the advertisement?
Okay, sir.
I'm asking you because I'm trying to already help you to formulate. Saan mo siguro nakita yung advertisement? Or did you see it?
Like in the newspaper.
Newspaper, okay. So, pwede kang magsulat
Oh.
doon. Later on, we will discuss if it's formal, informal, or semi-formal. You are writing for a tennis course in England, someone you don't know. Is this formal, semi-formal,
This
or informal?
formal.
Formal. Yes,
Formal.
that's correct. So how are you gonna start?
Mm. Dear sir.
Yes, or ma'am. Sir/ma'am.
Yeah, dear sir or slash ma'am.
Okay, I saw your advertisement on the newspaper called Manila Bulletin. So that's like a sample. Kasi ikaw yung
Mm,
mag-fill ng
mm,
story.
mm,
Itong information dito sa writing, pwede mo yang dagdagan, pero itong mga
mm.
information na nakasulat hindi mo puwedeng baguhin. Hindi mo puwedeng
Oh,
sabihing
yeah.
swimming class yung sa letter mo, gets?
Yes,
Kasi
sir.
yun yung information, that's the information that is given. You have 2 problems, 1 or 2 problems and can stay the whole course. Ibig sabihin, sosyal ka Rowena, gusto mo mag-tennis course ng England.
Mm,
Yes, mayaman si Rowena at 16 years na siya sa company so may budget siyang pumunta ng England at gusto niya mag-aral ng tennis course doon. Ang sosyal mo naman Rowena. Yes. So, Rowena, may problema
showing.
ka ngayon. Ano yung pwede mong maging problem? What could be your problem? It says 1 or 2 problems.
My problem, I can't stay the whole course.
Yes. That's already
Yeah, and
given.
the second, yeah, and the second, if they will refund if this this time that I did not stay.
Mm. That's actually a good idea, no? But it's already given. Hiningi diyan 1 or 2 problems. Siguro malabo yung mata mo.
Yeah.
Nahirapan kang mahirapan ka na maglaro ng tennis, pero gusto mo talaga dahil mayaman ka talaga at gusto mong magsayang ng pera sa England at mag-tennis course. So, gusto mo pumunta do'n. But it says there, 1 or 2 problems. Siguro, wala kang
Mm,
raketa. Probably you don't have racket. So, how many problems do we have now? 2. Wala kang raketa, you don't
mm.
have racket, and you have poor eyesight. You're wearing eyeglasses, right?
Yes, I'm wearing.
Okay. So that could be your problem. Write a letter for the course director. So the receiver of your letter is a
Mm,
course director. Explain your interest in the
mm,
course. I'm very interested um, in learning tennis because this is my dream sports. You can add those details because again, you have to produce 150 words. Kailangan 150 words yung maisulat mo doon.
mm.
Describe your problems, find out if refund is possible at the end. So that will be your question. Now, this is a sample answer. if you will notice, there are blanks there. So, fill in mo siya. Ready ka na?
Mm. Yes, sir.
Dear
Ready.
Sir, Madam, I am writing in response to your advertisement on your website. Continue. Tuloy mo or
For
wala?
a ten for a tennis course in Bath, England, I have always wanted to play tennis, so I'm very interested for joining the course.
In.
However, in joining the course, however, I do not have my own rackets and don't wish to buy rackets at this time. Is it possible for me to hire rackets and balls during the duration
For.
for the course? Also,
For
I
the
have
duration of.
ah for the duration of the course. I also I have poor eyesight and have to wear glasses all the time. I would like to know if your course is suitable for someone like me.
Good.
So I'm afraid that I have to be back to Malaysia
Mm-hmm.
and 21st December, so I am unable to stay in England
Yes.
for the whole 3 weeks. It is possible for me to get a partial refund if I want to leave 1 week before the end of the course. I am looking forward to hearing from you.
Good.
I have
So yeah,
a
that's
mistake
true.
for the
A
yes.
few mistakes, but this is how it looks like. What's your observation with the letter? Nasagot niya ba yung mga questions earlier? What's your observation
Yeah,
with the letter?
yes, sir.
What are his problems?
His problem, he don't have the rackets, and he has the eyesight
Mm-hmm.
problem also,
Okay,
and then
those are
he
the
cannot stay. Yeah,
yes, those are details na ikaw ang gumawa. Nakasulat ba yun sa instruction? Wala. Wala siya dito.
wala.
Ang nakalagay lang dyan, one
Mm.
or two problems. But you created your own. So, ibig sabihin sa letter, ikaw yung gagawa. Magdadagdag ka ng details.
Mm.
Yes. So, you will add details
Mm.
on the writing. Okay.
Mm.
So, you're only given um, 20 minutes. So, yung page 159, that will be your homework. You have to submit that. When is our next session again, Reyhana? I mean, Rowena?
Tomorrow, sir,
You can do it.
7, or we can.
Wait. Let's do it on Tuesday, 31.
No problem. Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
Tuesday.
So this is
Mm.
your homework. I will send this to you. Write in your paper, page 159.
Mm.
Now let's jump to speaking test. We have few more minutes to
Mm.
use. Rihanna, the speaking test is only 15 minutes. There are
Mm. Okay.
three parts in the speaking test. First part talks about again, remember, three parts in speaking. First part is it talks about your personal information. Where do you live in the Philippines? What is your work? Um, how many are you in the family? So that's the first part. Second part, it will
Mm.
give you a task card. You will be given 1 minute to read the task. Parang
Mm.
Miss Universe yun. Magbibigyan ka doon ng
Mm.
Q&A. So, bibigyan ka ng 2 minutes, 1 minute to read it, and then 2 minutes
Mm.
to explain it. And then
Okay.
last would be a follow-up questions about the task two. If this task
Mm-mm.
2, you talked about tourism, then here you will be questions about tourism as well. Okay, let's give a sample for
Mm.
part 1. I need you to answer briefly. Hindi yung mahaba yung sagot.
Mm.
Ideally, like a minute. Kailangan sinagot mo yung tanong, nag-explain ka, and then there's closing. Reyhana, question number 1, can you describe your job to me?
Okay. Uh, Currently, I am working as public relation coordinator. Usually, I'm doing for the visa processing and monitoring all the expiry.
Expiration
Yeah, expiration of all the related visas and passports
of the employees.
of the employees. Yes.
Mhm. So, that's what you do, describe it your job. Bigyan mo ng closing. I've been doing and I have been doing this job for 16 years now, or probably for 6 years now. Period.
Ah, okay.
Address mo yung question, bigyan mo ng supporting details tapos i-close mo. Okay, another question. Um, all right. What do you think is the attraction of your work? Bakit sa tingin mo maganda yung trabaho mo? What do you think is attraction of your work?
What? Come again, sir?
What do you think is the attraction of your work?
Attraction of my work. Uh, uh, all the no, see, I'm out of
It's okay, it's okay. So ano,
really.
bakit ano ba yung maganda sa trabaho mo? As an HR, you are the point contact of the people. People trust you. You have you get to talk to different kind of people. You gain friends. So yun yung mga possible na pwedeng magandang sagot dito. So Rihanna, let me
Mm.
know, what do you think is attraction of your work?
Uh, the attraction of my work, I am the main contact person to all departments related to my work, right? Like the visa process status and also the expiration of their visa
Mhm.
updates.
Closing? Paano may ko-close yun? Ano ba, bakit mo ba gustuhan yun? You are the main contact for that work. Why? I am the main contact of, or I am the point of contact of my work or of my company where I do monitor the expiration of the
Mm.
visas of the employees of the company. I I'm attract the this job. I love this job because it is paying me high salary, or it gives me high salary, 'di ba? So attraction 'yun. All right, let's move
Yeah,
on to
yeah.
a different question. If you're not in your current job right now, Rowena, what is your ideal job?
My ideal job, if I okay, my ideal job, I can also work as a receptionist
Mm-hmm.
for a company.
Is it your ideal job? Gusto
Yes.
mo ba gusto mo yung trabaho na receptionist? Or probably
Yes.
you want, okay, good. So it's ideal because why? Um, my ideal job is to be a receptionist because my expertise is with customer
Yeah.
service. I have been doing this job
Oh,
for many
okay.
years already, and um, I am happy to serve the people that comes in and goes out of the company, I am happy to serve them and give them my best smile whenever they greet me. So, ganoon yung possible answer for that. Rowena,
Okay.
what is your ideal job?
My ideal job, I can work as receptionist as
Go on.
wala na ko.
Okay lang.
Nawala na ko, sir.
Pero ikaw ba, gusto mo receptionist? Or gusto mo
Yes.
din kasi receptionist yung ano mo. Or gusto mo din ba na maging HR ulit? Kasi ikaw nasa HR ka na. If you study, say for example, doon sa institute namin, you could get some of the knowledge for HR, then probably you can be an HR personnel.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, so that could be an ideal job for you. So, Rowena, what is your ideal job?
My ideal job, I can work I can go back to my work as HR coordinator because I've been working for 3 years for handling this clerical works from HR, like administrative works. So what's
Yeah,
the answer?
pwede mo, i-closing mo siya, HR, because my expertise is in the human resources, and I think I would do my best in in this line of work. Period. So
Okay.
may iko-close mo siya. I-address mo yung question, my ideal job, tama, yung ginawa mo,
Yeah, my
supporting
ideal
details, and then lalagyan mo ng closing yung sagot mo.
closing.
Mm. All right. Another
Mm.
question. What is your plans for the future?
My plan for the future, if I have enough money, I want to put up a business, my own business.
What kind of business?
Uh, Jewelry shop because I've been working for 7 years in jewelry shop.
Oh, really? Which jewelry shop?
Uh, this pawn shop, sir?
Yes, back in the
Yeah.
Philippines?
Yes. After my graduation, I work as appraiser, an
Oh,
appraiser. Yeah. The same time, we are also displaying the all the redemption item.
yes, yes. Back
Mm.
in college, I'm actually a avid fan of pawn shop because
Mm.
during the tuition fee, I'd have to loan my phone. Like, sasanla ko muna siya. Oh,
Oh.
for my tuition, and then when at the end of the month comes, my mom will just send me for my tuition. I'll get it back.
How many siblings are you, sir?
We are I we're seven total. With my father and mother, we're just three. When my
Oh.
father died, my mother remarried, and I got four half siblings.
Mm.
I'm the eldest.
Okay. Ah, you're the eldest. How would you feel as being eldest?
Oh, that's too much expectation. You know, when you are the eldest, just like you become the role model for your siblings.
You are
Uh,
right.
yes. So whatever you do, but somehow there are some perks because you get to ask them to do something. Pwede mo silang utusan
Mm.
or you have like an but always it's with the responsibility. So I think that's one thing that we share in common, Rowena, is that we become so responsible. We think about our younger siblings, yung
Yes,
welfare
you are
nila, di
right.
ba?
Mm. You are right.
Okay, what let me
We
just
are the
end.
replacement of our parents, especially after our graduation when we started the work. Then this is starting of to have this headache, like how to how to help them We are
Agreed. Yes. To we
yes,
become somehow the um co-parents.
yes, you are right.